Hello everybody and welcome back to another Osprey's Gaming video. I know you want to get straight into the DLC and what is going to be in it, the booster course, so I'm just going to get straight into it. But first I'd just like to say this video is going to be quite low quality, it's just on a phone. That's just because I don't currently have my iPad and I never use computers anyway. Call me a nerd, I don't even care. Okay, so we're going to be going over all 12 cups. I know 2 have already been done, but I just want to quickly go over them and then, go into it, because this is logical. I didn't just do this off the back of my hand. This is what I genuinely think it's going to be. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So it always starts with a tour track. So we're going to have Paris Promenade. I'm going to say we're going to have Toad Circuit, Choco Mountain, and Coconut Mall. The reason I think they had these tracks was Toad Circuit, mainly because they wanted some form of starter course. I mean, they could have literally used GC and Luigi Circuit, but anyway. Choco Mountain, I don't know why I think that's kind of just filler, although it was good. And then Coconut Mall, obviously, they wanted to start it off with a bang. Coconut Mall, most people's one of their favorite tracks. Okay, now to the Lucky Cat Cup, we have Tokyo Blur, another tour track. Shroom Ridge, which is, I think this is going to be maybe the only traffic track, unless they bring back Mushroom Bridge. I don't see them bringing back Moonview Highway or Mushroom City, personally. Sky Garden, the GBA track. I said SNES in my old video, I meant GBA. This is similar to Cloud Top Cruise, although just definitively not as good. I won't go into that though. And then finally Ninja Hideaway, which is one of Tour's only 2 tracks, which are not city related. So the other one's Merry Mountain, which I also think they're going to bring back. Okay, so now into the undiscovered territory, where I could be wrong. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Turnip Cup. I'm surprised this hasn't been announced yet, but I mean, we live in a society. I think it's going to start off with Amsterdam Drift. I don't know why. I think a lot of people think that that's going to be in the Turnip Cup for some reason. And then we're going to jump into straight into the Super Nintendo, because we haven't had a track on that yet. And we're going to have Koopa Beach 2. This was also remade in DS, and they do seem to have a thing with remaking DS tracks that were remade in DS. You've got Choco Mountain there, and you've got Sky Garden, so I think they're going to bring back Koopa Beach 2. Daisy Cruiser, they didn't bring back a Double Dash track, so Daisy Cruiser, definitely, I think that was remade in term, I'm not 100% sure, but, it'll definitely be brought back. And then the final one is Waluigi Pinball. This one was brought back in turn, and they are definitely going to bring that back in Wave 2, either in the Turnip Cup or in the Propeller Cup. Waluigi Pinball will definitely be there. I hope they add an anti-gravity to it. That would be so fun in the pinball machine, but we'll see. I don't think they will. Then we have Los Angeles Laps in the Propeller Cup, so that's, I don't know, I just needed a tour track. Then you've got Wii Mushroom Gorge. I think they're going to bring this back as the Wii track in this thing. I think, Mario Kart Wii has some of the best tracks in the game, so they're going to bring back a Wii track every wave. It's going to be one of the best ones, one of the most hyped for tracks. Yeah, they're definitely going to bring back either Maple Treeway or Mushroom Gorge, so you can either swap them 2 around in where I'm going to put them, but I'm going to put Mushroom Gorge there. You've got Shy Guy Bazaar, which is probably the best desert theme track in the whole series. No, Dredger Ruins is actually, but still, Shy Guy Bazaar is very good, and I think they're going to bring that back as their 3DS track. And then the final one is going to be N64 Warrior Stadium. Now, this was, this is the only N64 track which hasn't been remade yet, so I think that's going to be brought back. Okay, so now we're going to go into the Rock Mushroom Cup. We're going to start that off with Berlin Byways, which has the best music of any tour track. Berlin Byways will probably be one of the better city tracks. So yeah, that'll be fun. Then we've got Mushroom Bridge from Double Dash. Looking forward to that one. I only just realized, recently that there is an ultra shortcut on the Double Dash version. I've been looking into Mushroom Bridge a lot. Great track. Sunset Wilds, they are definitely going to bring back Sunset Wilds in this DLC. The only reason I didn't put it in the last wave was because I had a SNES track, and I don't think they're going to. Well, maybe they will bring back a SNES and GBA at the same time, but for simplicity's sake, I'm not going to do that with this one. And then the final one is Rock Mountain in the Rock Mushroom Cup. Yes, of course. You're an idiot if you think this isn't going to be in it. Sorry, that's a bit... It's not really, I don't even care. No, you are an idiot if you don't think it's going to be bad, because Rock Mushroom Cup, I think Rock Mountain was remade in tour. I'm not 100% sure, I'll have to fact check that. But yeah, that's going to be back. Okay, next we have the Power Moon Cup. Is that Singapore Speedway? I forgot exactly. I think that's Singapore Speedway there. Power Moon, I think, yeah, why not? I think it's going to come back. Maple Treeway is going to be this one's Wii track. Looking forward to Maple Treeway. It's S-tier track, one of my favorites. Then we've got Airship Fortress from the DS. They're going to bring this back, I know it. because they seem to bring back a lot of tracks in Tour that were either Mario Kart 7 or originally from another game which was remade in Mario Kart 7. So yeah, Mario Kart 7 retro tracks. And then the final one you've got is Merry Mountain. This will be around Christmas time, so I think they're definitely going to bring back Merry Mountain around that time. That'd be nice. Okay, so now on to the second half. We're going to start with the Fruit Cup or the Berry Cup. I don't know what it is. And we're going to start with London Loop. Good track, not too much to say about it. It's good. And then you've got Yoshi Falls. I know this isn't the most popular track, but trust me, it's way better than Baby Park. And if you think otherwise, then you're weird. Warrior Shipyard is going to be this one's 3DS track. I like Warrior Shipyard a lot. Really creative track. Probably one of the weaker Warrior ones, but still really good. And then the final one you're going to have is DK Mountain. I think they know that we love DK Mountain too much for them to not put it in. I don't think it was remade in Tour, but I'm still hopeful, And now we got onto the Boomerang Cup. So Sydney Sprint would definitely be here because, Boomerang's Australia. Sydney Sprint, that would just be, that's just waiting to happen. Calamari Desert is definitely going to be brought back. That was a retro in 7. I think it was remade in Tour. Very good track. Just make it more like the N64 version that the train stops, because that's the whole gimmick of this track. Otherwise, it's really boring. Then you have SNES Vanilla Lake 1. There is no hope for SNES Vanilla Lake 2, but for Vanilla Lake 1, I see so much potential, because what you can do with that is basically, the music is already good, just make the ice controls a little better, and then you'll have a fun track. And then finally, we're going to have Wee Toad's Factory. This hasn't been remade in anything yet, but it is so fun and just begging for a remake. So this is a retro track, would be so fun to have. Okay, now we're into the Feather Cup. Cairo Causeway, I think something or other like that is currently in development in Tour. That's why I don't really have a picture of the track, and I just had an Egyptian road. It's kind of sad of me. But yeah, that I think... of course, around Cairo is going to be there. Then you've got N64 Luigi Raceway. I don't know. I just kind of think that that's going to be in there. They brought back Toad Circuit. I'm not going to be that surprised if they bring back Luigi Raceway. And then you've got SNES Ghost Valley 3. So I think SNES Ghost Valley 3 is going to be back because that will probably be the only kind of haunted one. No, I did bring back Luigi's Mansion as well. But, that's going to be one of the haunted ones. They've not done that. I mean, they did SNES Ghost Valley 2 in Wii. But no, they haven't done 3 yet, so, and then the final one you've got is DS Peach Gardens. Another really fun track. Not too much to say about that other than it's really good and fun, why not? Then you've got, in the Double Cherry Cup, New York Minute. Just another Tour track. Then you've got DK Summit. This was remade in Tour, actually, so I do see this one coming back. And I prefer it to DK Mountain, personally. I think this is a really great track, and almost tracks S tier. Then Peach Beach, which I think is probably the strongest beach track in the series. I think they're definitely going to add an underwater section in that bit there that you can see. That'll be fun. And then the final one you've got is Maka Woohoo. Now, they didn't bring this one back in Tour, despite it being a Mario Kart 7 track. But I'm still hopeful as anything, because Maka Woohoo coming back would just be the best thing ever. Okay, so finally we are into the last wave. So we're going to start this one off with Bangkok Rush. I think that one is... Yeah, just another Tour track, very basic. Then you've got Luigi's Mansion. This would run alongside Twisted Mansion, although this is way better. I mean, yeah, Luigi's Mansion is a superior Twisted Mansion. EO Twisted Mansion. Then you've got Koopa Cape. Yeah, I see this one being more like the version they did in Mario Kart 7, which is sad because that was not nearly as good as the Koopa Cape in Wii. Please make it just the electric thing again instead of that massive underwater section. What was the point of that? Okay, and then the final one you've got is GBA Bowser's Castle 4. They brought back Bowser's Castle... in DS they brought back 2. In Wii, they brought back 3, and in 7, they brought back 1. So they're going to bring back 4 and 8, because, they like GBA Bowser's Castles for some reason. And then the final cup we have, we're going to start off with Vancouver Velocity, another great Tour track. This is probably one of the better ones. And then you've got Dino Dino Jungle, good fun track, And then N64 Bowser's Castle, they're definitely going to have that one. That's a fun track that was remade in Wii. Very good. And then the final one you've got is 3DS Rainbow Road. Great track. Not the best Rainbow Road in my opinion. I prefer Wii's. I know a lot of people think that Spiny Shell Cup is going to be full of Rainbow Roads. That would be amazing. and I really want that, but unfortunately that probably isn't going to happen. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video if you decide to stick around.